Alright, shilling out of the way, please give this channel a chance, and please consider supporting my other channels by liking and subscribing there. Yeah, again, I don't want to turn this into hate dodge hour. Let me start with what I think is pretty unambiguous, that there really wasn't much of an update. So I'll get to the punchline with DOA and Dodge, namely, possibly, possibly, emphasis on possibly, DOA may get a plea deal, and possibly he may take it. I don't know if that's really news. DOA has said pretty out loud, if they give him a very good plea deal, he'll probably take it. And there we go. And Dodge stressed that possibly he's getting the deal. It's like, okay, many things are possible. And there we go. But then he tried to give more details about the case, as well as the Aaron case, and I don't think it was too informative. Now, I will grant, and again, Dodge has probably been to way more court cases than I have. And this is just a problem with doing legal commentaries, that the law often is very cut and dry, right? Even when things seem exciting to, right, somebody not really trained in the law, it's like, and today the prosecution suffered an incredible defeat, and the defense got a layup. Victory! They got a sharp uppercut to the body, and the judge was like, oh man. And really, that's just fooling the audience. I mean, really, there's not much there. And also, at the end of the day, none of that matters. None of that matters. It's like, oh, I'm going to score today's, and I'm going to give the prosecutor 5 out of 7, whatever. At the end of the day, right, depending on which side you're on, well, were they found guilty or not guilty? That's really all that matters. So, you know, and again, I have dived into the legal TV stuff here and there, but knowing how the law really works, you realize, yeah, this is just being pumped up to, fool people into that there's more going on than there is. So, to be fair to Dodge, this is just a problem with the genre. Like, you gotta pump it up with pointless details that aren't correct and don't really add anything. So, yeah, one of the recent updates by him was really like kind of not going anywhere. He even had to correct himself, saying, Jenna got it wrong, and I relied on Jenna. So, that's okay. Well, no, it's not okay, but there you go. That's the problem. Like, depending on Jenna to be a good court reporter is kind of pointless. So there we go. But again, yeah, I think it's obvious that a plea deal may be offered to DOA, and he may take it, stating the obvious. And there we go. All right, let's move on to something not so obvious. And again, I'm not sure how to take this. So some people are speculating that DOA never lost one of the channels. So Aaron and Kelly and others were trying to destroy some of the DOA channels. He had like 3 that we know of. He may have more. And so there's a theory going around. He didn't really lose a channel and was lying about that. And he just decided to hide the channel. And now he's bringing it out again, but it was never really destroyed in the first place. I mean, I'm not getting what the back and forth here is. And let me lay out the cards, because again, I don't really have insider knowledge. But apparently there's some friction going on between DOS Legal Wars and Dant. Some people are saying they were going out. Some romance happened and then it broke down, etc., etc. I honestly don't know. It's definitely a weird ping pong back and forth with DOS was getting angry at the Dant, and so on and so forth. And again, when the Dant has receipts on DOA, that's great, that's fine. But we are really just speculating. I mean, I don't think it would make sense for DOA to hide the channel. He loses money, right? So what would he gain from just hiding the content? And he has said because of Aaron and possibly a lawsuit or some other illegal issue, some videos will go away. And there you go. So if you have to explain why is content missing, it's like, just blame it on Aaron. But why would you hide the whole channel? What would be the point of that? I don't know. And in terms of like, well, maybe he's hiding some deep, dark secrets. Well, to put it mildly, there's tons of Reddit posts now going through videos. So if he was trying to, quote, hide something, he doesn't do a very good job. So I would just take for granted. I don't know why the hate DOA side refuses to concede a victory. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. If he wins 1 or 2 victories, it's fine. It will not destroy the universe. But apparently, he's regained one of the channels. And there you go. And I don't see the big deal. If he regained it, he regained it. I guess people are just, he has to lose everything. He cannot have anything that can be considered a victory. Otherwise, we cosmically all lose. How? I don't know. I don't know. But in any case, just to be very clear about it, he is facing a pretty serious assault charge. This is again like Aaron, where he was caught on tape, so it looks pretty bad. And there's not really a deep Scientology connection. He was just beating up some guy due to the LaPoob incident. There we go. So is he going to be able to get out of that? I don't know. I don't know. And just to build off of that, some people are now speculating that, and this is a big controversy, that he was calling in his own swatting. And the reason is because the calls came near the celebrity center. And people are putting it together. Well, that was DOA because he was near the celebrity center because of the LaPoop again. And you're like, no, there could be other people at the celebrity center. I don't know. Anyway, it's just a little weird. There's a lot to complain about DOA, but people are just not really having anything to complain about. We'll just complain about anything. Okay, so now that we've built the bridge to total insanity with DOA, let's jump to Lara, which I was going to do an update on this a few weeks ago. Apologies, guys. I am just, there's just a lot going on, and frankly, things that are more interesting, like apparently the He-Man film will be very good. I think that's way more interesting than what's going on with Lara. But for those who try to keep track of this, Lara and DOA had a relationship, a romantic relationship. They broke up. And for a while, DOA didn't really say anything, but then started to complain that Lara was not exactly the beautiful goddess, flower child that she presents herself as. And a lot of people who think this matters were just going back and forth. Lara, you need to denounce him. He is Stalin. He's Hitler. You must get up in front of the class and attack him. And apparently a few weeks ago, Lara did just that in a panel, which suspiciously is hard to access now because she forgot something. Yeah, anyway, so she went off on a rage tangent saying, DOA, I hate you now. Defend yourself. Why don't you help yourself? And people are like, yes, Lara, you're going to join Pinche Beckus. Pinche Beckus and you are now together. You're going to do videos together. Doing what? Taking off each other's clothes? I don't really care. I also find this hilarious that people are cheerleading Lara saying, I now declare my Independence Day. Okay. Is she independent of Nora or Audit LA? No. So it's not Independence Day, but it's like, I honestly don't care. But a lot of people are like, yes, Laura, you have finally cut off yourself from DOA. You have saved yourself. Okay, I honestly don't care whichever way she goes. But it's fine. So she's attacking Scott for not defending himself and asking other people to defend him, including Laura. Okay. And help yourself, DOA. Why don't you just help yourself? That's good advice, Lara. Are you going to take that advice you're giving to DOA to help yourself? No. I don't, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's fine if people want to become Lara's cheerleaders, but I'm just not getting it. This woman is not Taylor Swift. I don't get why this matters. But okay, for those, and again, she'll probably change her mind again. But for the record, at least a couple weeks ago, she denounced formally the DOA. Lara has said onto us, DOA, I don't like yous. And there you go. I did find it hilarious, though, that Lara said, it started off real good. Yeah, the started off real good was DOA beating up people at the LaPoob, which is what he's on trial for. That was the good DOA. And now he's getting really bad. He's trying to expose the ex-Scientologists in their grift, like me. That's bad. So DOA telling the truth that some of these ex-Scientologists are pathological liars and corrupt, that's bad. There you go. So the good DOA on the side of Nora beating up people in the street. The bad DOA exposing Nora and Lara's lies. Now you're bad. You need to help yourself now. Stop. Shut up. I'm Lara. I'm going to take over. And there we go. The wheel keeps on turning. I'm going to make that crazy advice that maybe they're both a little unhinged. But, give DOA his credit. He is doing some actual good anti-Scientology by getting into some of the very horrific crimes the church has committed, whereas Lara is, showing up with Audit LA and making nice with the cops and saying, "You cops, you should be on our side." And the cops just nod and ignore them and walk away. And there we go. That's where we are now. Lara is slightly less serious about activism than DOA, but both need clearly a lot of therapy and a lot of help. But there we go. For now, they're separated. But knowing how this works, they'll probably get together again and do more grifting together. And there you go. But for now, Lara has declared her Independence Day, like the movie, only not as interesting. And I'm pretty critical of Independence Day. I saw that thing in theaters and I was like, this wasn't that good. And the Lara show's not that good. But hey, I'm here to just give the updates. You guys make of it what you will. But Lara's like, help yourself, DOA. Height of hypocrisy. But there we are. Help yourself. As Laura then asks for the money from other people. Because, she can't help herself. She needs Nora's help. And God help us all if you need Nora's help.